that has that same scene. It says, "So what makes you tough enough?" It's like, I have 242 hit points, so
I'm a
I'm a
wizard.
wizard. Right this way.
Alrighty, there we go. So, not a lot happened last time, really. Things were just kind of an empty, absent mess for the most part.
Wait, what?
Not a lot happened last time.
No.
Yeah, I'm really sorry I couldn't come.
Like, honestly, really, the last thing that happened was fighting Veronica and Percival.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but instead of saying Percival, I thought you were about to say Puckerface.
Why would you say that?
Because it's funny.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
And my opinion is right, because it's my opinion.
Doesn't mean it's not a shitty one.
Splish Splash, your opinion is trash.
But anyway. You guys are pretty much, you return back to Lord Rezard's castle, where you gave him a rundown on what the fuck happened. And fighting Veronica and Percival after taking down Marquis Ravis. For a little clarification, you guys gave him basically the full rundown of what happened, but is there any details of the information you gave that you would have kept to yourself?
Do we tell him about Joker?
I have that is a very important question, but I am probably going to elect the because that would probably come back to bite us if that secret about Joker got out. And I think he would have told us what he told us as a form of not necessarily, I would assume trust, right? Or was he just, I'm asking Shadow specifically. You wouldn't have just done that as a flex, is what I'm trying to poke at, right?
I'll say I'll leave it up to your interpretation.
Because my thought process is, if we leak this information, he could kill us.
Where's the fun in that now?
Well, he just saved us.
Yeah,
I think that would be a conflict of interest on his part. So, yeah. But at the same time, there's not much merit to revealing that to Rezard, I feel like. Like, we kind of have a big piece of information in the back pocket, and there's not a whole ton of, like, reason for us to reveal that. And it's not like we can't, at any point later on, let him know if it becomes pertinent, because it's not exactly pertinent at the moment.
Yeah. However, the only reason why I would think that Joker is always the kind of person who keeps his cards close to his chest, right?
Yup.
Has he ever shown any disdain or anything towards Niflheim or anything?
Well, we don't know that.
Because if by chance, if he is one second, so he's one of the monarchs, right?
Yeah, he's the puppet monarch.
Okay, so think about it this way.
Not nation level, but world level.
He is technically still a threat.
Yes.
He may be neutral, but he's pulling all he wants to think that he's pulling all the strings. And seeing as he is one of the monarchs, it would be good to tell one of our allies in good faith about this. However, we would have to make sure we were in a place that this man couldn't. Because here's what I think. Joker is like one of those people I could imagine is under like always constantly under greater invisibility or something bigger than that, and he's always just sitting in the room watching us. Like, that's kind of what I picture.
Yes, we're putting on a show for him.
No. He's keeping an eye on us to make sure that when he wants to fuck with us, he can fuck with us. But
Well, it's more of he's keeping an eye on us because we're a piece on his chessboard that he wants to keep at the moment.
yeah,
So that's
because
more an accurate statement.
if we
Like he could have said,
tell,
he likes a story.
Yeah.
He doesn't want it to be boring.
so it wouldn't be boring. Because here's the thing: if Rezard knew about this would allow him to like plan around that. Cause
Yeah, and that would be boring for someone that likes to puppet people. Because if someone knows about what something's coming, then they'll plan around it, and then it's going to be harder to puppet that person to do what you want for that story.
yeah, but here's the thing. Not telling him puts us in a precarious position.
I know, but if
he
we do,
finds out that we knew about this shit and shit comes to Niflheim,
but I'm just going to say I'm more scared of Joker when it comes to feedback than him.
I
Well, and,
understand that,
thing
but at
is,
the
I'm
same
just-
time,
I'm just gonna say I think you're overthinking this.
no,
yeah, a
I'm
little
not.
bit.
No, it is a good thing to think about.
While Joker is a threat, because here's the thing: Joker isn't just a threat to us as a monarch. He's a threat to everyone. It doesn't. While I do support the idea of us not like, there are too many. This is a very, very big chess gamble for him to tell us this, because he basically just revealed in game that he's one of the people that we're eventually going to have to fight and kill or seal away.
Well, I also have the thought of like,
Yeah.
I view Joker the same way I kind of look at Archphase, in that he's pretty neutral, and he just wants to meet his own ends. The only problem
Same.
comes in is like we don't know what his ends are, and so far he's revealed that his end is to watch an entertaining play, whether that's, however that the only problem is that we don't know how he wants the play to end. We don't know if he wants the play to end with this world being destroyed and the monarchs eventually winning, or if he likes the monarchs to take the fall and then he fucks off, or quote unquote disappears and then continues watching more stories. Because like we don't know if Joker is malicious by innately being a monarch, or if over time he's become more like an archfey who just wants to have some entertainment.
Yeah, geez, I love the psych job that we're pulling right now.
Yeah. Plus, you also, for just the additional context, the War of Calamity was thousands of years ago,
Right.
and there's no knowing how long it's been since he slipped through the that part of him out of whatever he's sealed within.
So, but here's the thing: if we do tell Rizard, things get less boring for him, because if you think about it, somebody is Joker currently looking for the crystals? Would we know this?
No, he
Yeah,
just
that's
told us where they were.
Yeah, he actually told. He's the one that told us where this next.
Yeah.
Star
If
was.
I'm just gonna say, if he was looking for them, why would he tell us?
Yeah, he's the one that he gave us a choice of being directed to another Shard of Twilight or another draconic
Shard.
gem. And so we chose the Shard of Twilight.
I do want to ask, above game, can we roll intelligence to see if this would be a good or bad idea to tell King Rezard?
Well, did Joker ask us not to?
He didn't say
He
anything.
never said that we couldn't.
Yeah, he never said anything about
He
it.
didn't say one way or the other.
Oh, then I don't care.
Because the sharing of information amongst allies isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Well, really, the main thing, because Joker, if he didn't say don't tell them, he doesn't give a fuck. So I would say the only thing you have to think about is this king going to take advantage of that and try and go after the shards itself to use them?
Would that be more of an insight on Rezard's part?
Because I think someone of this power would definitely do that.
Well, we wouldn't tell him that we're going after another Shard of Twilight. We would just say we're talking about the information that Joker, or this person who reveals himself, or his alias is Joker, is actually the puppet monarch. An avatar or like an actor.
And let's be honest, this person, King Rezard, already knows about Monarch, so he might already know about Joker.
Yeah, like Joker didn't tell us not to say it, so he could really doesn't care what you do because he didn't say no. So as long as you don't tell him about the shards, he
Wait a second.
what he doesn't want you to do.
Hold up.
What?
Could you spell out the king's name? King's name, real quick.
Oh, he's trying to see if it says something backwards or.
No. Cramu, I just noticed something funny. His last name's Everett, right? Oh, Emmerich. Okay. That is suspiciously similar to Ludwig's last name. Very suspicious.
I think
Anyway.
we found
For you.
Ludwig's relative.
Well, I like to get involved with the smallest of details and turn over stones because it's actually interesting.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Rezard's original race was human. You can tell. Whereas
Ludwig is an elf.
Yeah, Ludwig is pure elf in terms of race.
Let's see here. Anyway, let's get the ball rolling.
So, what are we telling? What are we not telling?
I would like to hear Mest and Arya's input on this.
You can tell Mest isn't quite sure exactly what to do. As you can see that part of him seems to want to tell the king about Joker, but also doesn't.
I feel like this is a card we can play closer to the chest.
Yeah, we'll keep it close to the chest, but if the need arises, we will inform.
The thing is, there's no need now, and I feel like we at least have a little bit more about Joker's motivations than we do about Rezard's.
Yeah.
Rezard keeps everything close to the chest, just like Joker, but at least Joker's given us a little bit more to go off of than.
Well, we just met Rezard.
At the moment. At the moment.
Yeah.
We just met them.
Yeah. And Rezard is also a case of ancient vampire king who they've stuck around for a while for a reason.
Yeah.
They play the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and then they eliminate any bad apples as needed, as they have sent you to do.
Yup.
Yeah, but that's my fear. If withholding this information makes us bad apples. Then again...
Well,
I think
if we do eventually tell him, we don't have to tell him when we learn this. Or we could, Anyways, let's we're not telling Rezard about Joker. That is the consensus we've all come to, I believe.
Alrighty.
Well, I don't know. Well, Arya, are you muted, Freak? Because I don't know if
I'm
muted. Okay, I was just trying to see if you were talking at all or anything.
No, I wasn't talking.
All right.
So, hold on to the information for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, so
Just give it a big old boot.
I wonder if I can make a...
So after giving your little debriefing to the of what transpired to Lord Rezard, opting not to provide certain details. You're all put up in lodgings for a couple days for you to relax and decompress before heading back home. Give you some time to kind of relax, maybe check out the city or whatever a little bit. You're put up in this nice little this nice guest house, like fully, like 3 floors, fully fully staffed to keep the place clean and guarded and provide you meals. As not everyone in this kingdom is vampiric.
Yeah.
Yeah, vampirism is reserved like for the nobility.
Wait, what did you say, Shadow? You kind of cut out for me.
Vampirism is reserved for the nobility and the servants.
Ah.
And the servants are just spawn.
And I don't think any of us want vampirism unless we can be daywalkers.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I could just have you nighttime all the time party and have all kinds of fucking horrifying, scary encounters in the dark.
Thank you. No vampires needed, please.
Infinite shadows. No.
No vampires needed, please.
But
Yeah, Ikrik is not becoming a vampire. They literally would kill himself.
Oh, Rodor,
He's radiant way too much.
you weren't there for it, but Kaku has tied his hair back up.
All right.
I don't think you or Merlin ever saw him like that.
Nope.
But still.
Yeah.
It's just putting your hair up in a top knot. It's nothing unusual.
That would.
Sorry. I don't want to give us a copyright strike.
Oh no, it's just
no.
shadow.
Time for singing.
Yeah. The time for singing is when you're not here. I can and will give you negative inspiration.
Please do.
So, so while you're at the estate, there's basically 3rd floor is your room, 2nd floor is kind of like a common area, and then 1st floor is basically like entry and servants' quarters and like and kitchen and all that stuff. And everyone in the party's there. Carmilla's got a room.
Mm. I guess. Does anybody else want want to do anything before I start a character scene thing?
No.
Well, me and Mess got our stuff done last session.
Yeah,
Go
we
right
we,
ahead.
did- we had our character. We had our character stuff last session, so
Is I would assume. Here's my question. Here's my question. Shadow. Where is my Rodor's room in like in relation to Carmilla's?
Probably just down and across the hall.
I guess he would probably be. Let me see. I need to roll something. What would Rodor be doing? There's drinking, practicing his verbiage, training, or meditations. Okay, the obvious one. So he's coming up. He's not drunk, but there's probably partying going downstairs, right? Or is this more of a establishment as far as
things go, like this is like a private guest house. The only for the most part, it's mostly you guys and the staff and guard.
So I guess he would have been drinking alone at the bar. Tried to talk to the barkeep, but the barkeep isn't saying anything. And he's like, after he finishes, he would be walking up towards his room. Man, you find more cheer in a graveyard. Ugh. And she, like, you know what? Well, it's better time than any. And he knocks on the door. Carmilla's door, for example.
Yeah, you open the door. This little
No, he's knocking. He's being polite about it.
I mean, yeah, you knock on the door, and opening the door is this like little like kind of like this little like quasi creature, you know, like the little like tiny demon thing.
Aww.
Yeah, just imagine that, but it's like red and orange and on fire.
That's cute.
1 second.
It's kobold turned Ifrit.
Can we is there some funny? Can we get some funny mood music for this? Ah. Hello. He like does the Slav squat thing. He's like, who might you be? Friend of Camilla's, I take it.
It looks at you, kind of yips something out in
Ignin.
in Ignin, and you see she comes around to the
I was
door.
expecting you to give it a Brooklyn accent with a kobold like vocal range.
Blackwood, he's not you.
Actually meeting you here. And he, like, extends back to, like, full height. Guess who?
Hi. Did you want something?
Well, it's not every day you meet old friends, now is it?
Yeah,
And he does a...
I suppose.
Gosh. How scrawny was I back then? Yeah, I guess I could say I have been gone bigger. It's been about 15 years. Does she look confused, or does she know that it's me? Because I'm very confused on. That be an insight, or
I'd say just. What's your modifier?
well, let's say my wisdom modifier, I believe, is a +2.
Your insight modifier.
Insight modifier 2.
Alright. I'll say, like, you can tell there's some there's recognition. It's been a while, but you can tell she thinks he looks similar enough. Because, I mean, orcs are full, like, half orcs are full adults, like, in their early teens.
True. Do you want to catch up, or are you good for now?
Yeah, no, sure.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, I'm still as dumb as a bag of bricks. And he's...
that I have no doubt. You don't exactly look like a scholar.
Well, actually,
I can read.
my friend Merlin actually found this funny magical book that's also a dragon. It's weird. It's teaching me how to read. Let's see.
You
wanna sit?
You definitely see the look of confusion at that comment. Just.
It's a long story. Do you want to properly be introduced to my friends, or do you want more of a one-on-one catch-up thing?
Small company is probably best. But if you want to come in and sit down, I have some tea.
That should be all mine. And he walks into the room, kind of like, how? Actually, no. I'm not going to make that joke. So, what have you been up to? Aside from the last state I found you. Aside from, well, he gets a slight look of anger on his face. She could tell that it's not towards her, but it's towards the guy we just beat the shit out of and assassinated.
Yeah. Well, after the hold on, let me grab something.
The uprising.
After Grimfang took over the clan, those who did not support him scattered, especially those of us with human blood, as we of course came to know he was not fond of.
At that point, he actually holds her out one of the cigars, not one of the Sisei guidance cigars, mind you. Here, you might need one of these.
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yes, but
Alright.
initially, my father and I fled southward. Even had the idea to seek refuge with the smoldering legion. Though unfortunately, my father was
Killed.
Yes, we were attacked on the as we were fleeing through the Emberwood. They tried to hold the creature off while I got away, but he didn't come back out, so given the size of the beast, I don't imagine it ended in his favor.
Well, I guess that makes two of us then. When me and Mum, we fled towards Sisei. We made it to the border, but they caught up to us. Grimfang and his hunting party, he called it. We managed to get inside the forest, but Mom took quite a few arrows. Had it not been for the Brickfist clan, the Furbolgs that took me in, I would have been dead too. And if it wasn't for Merlin, I think I probably wouldn't have had much direction in life, other than being some berserk monster from the woods. second father, that owl is. At least for me.
Yes, well. After that, I was on my own for quite a while. Fortunately, I had the same gifts as my mother, the shaman of our clan. And those abilities helped me to survive for a time.
I'm glad you did. And for what it's worth, there's always going to be a spot at our place for you. I'll make sure of that. And I'm assuming, I'm assuming we're sitting on a bed, right? Or just two chairs in front of a fireplace, like, that are relatively close together, or like a bench or something.
Yeah, basically, like this is definitely a fancy enough place where like each individual like private room has its own fireplace.
He's going to do the arm over the shoulder thing, and he's going to say, "We're gonna find the others, all right? Once we do, I think it's about time we pay my uncle a visit. I'm personally going to break a couple of his fucking teeth." It's funny. You know what adamantine is, right?
Yeah, it hard and durable metal. The Ravis was wearing armor made of that.
That would probably be good for one of the boys. But me? I don't think I would need armor anymore. It's strange. That fancy Percival sword, his spear should have gutted me. But that's one of those last strikes of his. But it didn't. Did the Duke get crit at all, like supposedly crit at all during the fight, and he didn't take the critical damage at all? Just as a above game thing.
Yeah, no, the noble that we were sent to kill did get crit a couple of times, and they were negated by the armor because he was wearing adamantine.
Yes.
Actually, I'm pretty sure the only fucking damage that was actually going his way was from fucking Sunbeam for at least half that fight. I don't remember any of the crits. I just remember all the nat ones.
You remember the critical fails, not the critical success.
Yeah, the reason it's why we figured out his armor was adamantine.
Well, for what hits people did hit him with, well, at least weapon-wise, they didn't seem to do much to him. The sunbeams, though. Merlin clearly woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Because I have not seen him put on laser light shows like that in a while. Oh yeah, but by the way, watch out for the garden out back. He's growing. He recently acquired some guidance from Lady Cynthia. Oh boy. I haven't tried any of it, but you know the boy in the armor, blonde man, pretty face, the Azimar.
Yes.
Well, well, he actually goes to whisper to her. Well, he used to be a Yonti abomination with extreme anxiety until Merlin showed up and we made him a cigar that was about like a yay thick, and he pulls out one of the cigars that has the guides in it. It's like he spent an entire day in his room. It was probably one of the calmest days he's ever had in his life. He was wound tighter than a. Would Rotor know what a spring is?
We'll say sure. It's simple enough.
He was wound tighter than a spring. He was. Well, with good reason. His aunt was trying to kill him. Still is, probably. That we have in common. Only, it's my uncle. Anyway. Anything funny happened to you recently?
Unfortunately, not.
Wanna know how I got this belt? And he proceeds to show her and tell her the story about the belt, and then I would just imagine it's just cut to black, them reminiscing about old times, so that way not to rush. It's just that I want everybody else to get to be able to play now. Sorry, Shadow.
Yeah.
Not to put you on the spot, but I don't want to take up much more time. And so he would be like, anyway, I think it's about time you come in May, everyone. Well, proper. Hey, come on now. He stands up, does stretches, and trots out the room. And he's like, aye! He shouts to the rest of the group. Everyone get downstairs. I need to introduce you to someone properly. Come on.
Merlin's door opens. You see, you smell the smell of herbs as he opens the door.
No, he
it.
opens the door, and it's just like
Guidance.
No, it's just like a cloud begins to roll out, and then Merlin walks out.
It's not even like he walks, it's more like the hover.
No, he just fucking glides on out.
God damn it, Merlin, are you experimenting with spices again?
No, not spices. Just some herbal remedies. That one... Didn't realize there was... Oh, it emits fumes. Okay, noted.
Well, you can always use that for whenever you want to give someone a spooky entrance.
Why you? What's up? He just comes out in like a bathrobe.
He's wearing the Ebenezer Scrooge get up.
Oh no, like a proper hotel bathrobe.
Yeah, he's wearing the bathrobe and the freaking nightcap.
Actually, I don't know. No, he doesn't come out with a nightcap on.
That would have been so funny.
No, you can tell the bathrobe is from that brothel.
Someone's been out having fun.
Hmm?
Oh,
What?
wait, the brothel in Lapis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant one from in Niflheim. I was like, that was brave of you. Where did you go back there?
Hmm?
You didn't tell me you were going. Oh,
Yeah, I went to the gift shop.
damn. Anyway.
Yeah, what do you want? I'm tired.
Well, it's probably about time we have another round of drinks, some fun, introduce you to one of my best friends from my childhood, things like that.
Okay. Let me go and get changed.
He starts, knocking on everyone's door, like, come on, well, up and at 'em, let's go.
I'm just gonna say this.
On.
Oh, I'll let Kramu go first.
Come on.
Oh, it's too early in the morning for drinking. Well,
I mean,
whatever
just
time it is. Whatever time it is here. Looks outside at the darkness.
Come on, wake up. Is the door locked?
Who's?
Fine.
Kaku's.
Oh. Kaku's
No,
opened the
he-
door.
he-
You're banging on his face.
Battering his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, he
Okay,
has
let me
the
see. How
blue
many times did I
silk.
knock there? 5? Okay, non-lethal punch damage.
no, you knock on the door. He opens the door. You smack his face a couple times. He turns into handsome Squidward for a second, and then he turns back on this.
No,
Should
stop
I-
that.
Should I roll damage?
No, stop it. No,
Did I
he
get the
opens
natural
the door.
20, Shadow?
You got
He
turned
opens
into
the
Phantom.
door, and it is way too early to be drinking, or whatever time it is here.
What are you talking about? It's never early.
It's 5
late.
o'clock somewhere, Kaku. Get your sack out of your
Fine,
ass.
fine. He has the blue and gold silk robes on, coming down.
If anything, you can have some tea with a bit of alcohol in it.
No, that I
Or
can
just
do.
the tea.
No, that I can do.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Wakey, wakey. He opens... Is there like an elaborate lock on Arya's door? Freak.
Freak show. Freak.
No.
Yeah.
Is there an elaborate lock on Arya's door?
Not really.
He knocks on your door.
She sits up and is like, yes?
Well, come down, have some breakfast and grog. Come on.
Some grog?
Oh, booze. Tequila.
I got
shot.
my own booze.
You like?
Come on, come get some orange juice or whatever the hell they have in this country for citrus fruit. Come on, let's go.
You may have booze, but here you get free booze.
I mean, I also
Yeah.
have free booze.
E-Crew's gonna get drunk as a drunken sailor on a booze night.
Just make sure we don't throw him overboard.
Here's the thing, Arya. Is it more fun to drink with friends or to drink alone?
I mean, right now, I'm missing somebody, okay?
Then come miss somebody with your friends. Come on. We just had a successful. We just successfully beat the shit out of a noble, and we got paid for it. A shit ton of money.
We
This is-
successfully
this-
did die.
This is a moment to celebrate. And I will not stand for anyone missing out on it because you put in quite a good deal of work there. Everyone gets to be involved in this party. There'll be no no's.
No.
Do you actually, like, peek around the
No.
corner and say
no.
that, Kaku?
I'm just imagining he peeks around the corner and you just see Rodor's just sitting there talking at his door.
Yes, but he has that. But he has that freaking smile. You know he's joking.
Alright, can I count on you to come downstairs in a few minutes?
You're not gonna leave until I do, huh?
Oh, no, I can always go bother Mest. Do you want to bother... Think about it. Do you want to come bother Mest with me? That's always fun.
See, now she's perked up. Like, fuck yeah, let's go fuck with Mast.
He's like, all right, go put on your best wares. This is gonna be funny.
She does so, and
You
she
should
like a few
probably
minutes later
flirt
she
with
just walks
Mest.
out.
It would be really funny. And then he goes down, starts knocking on Mest's door, like jackhammer, hammering on the door, till he opens the Mest, there's a dead here, Mest, there's a load of undead. Help!
Yeah, no, Mesh is he's quite a heavy sleeper. You just end up like pushing the door open, and he's just on the bed, just sprawled out asleep.
He walks over. Is Arya in the doorway?
Currently.
He walks over. He puts his hand up to his nose. He's like, come here, and then he pinches his nose. He looks to you, Arya, and he pinches his nose and then points at Mest.
She's gonna move over, and she's going to there's something that I had here. I can't read it. Oh, she had something to. She's gonna take some of the water skin that she has and start like putting it up to his lips and start pouring water out as he's got his nose plugged.
Oh god, you're gonna drown him!
No, what are you doing? Oh my god, that's worse than whole personing someone and doing that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, so as soon as you do that, Mest immediately wakes up and just like panic as he just goes to grab the long sword right next to the bed and just goes to slash at Arya.
Rodor's going to be like, Mest, it's okay. It's like, you didn't have to get the water, you know. You could have just held his nose and that would have been fine.
Hey, you were holding
roll to see if you can. No,
Pretty
roll
sure-
if you can see to avoid the
nose.
swing. Or Rodor, see if you can stop it.
Can I roll athletics?
I mean, he could still roll at it. He's got to roll at disadvantage, though.
Can I roll to catch the sword? Like the between the palms things.
That would be a dexterity saving throw.
What, against my attack?
Not necessarily.
14.
That does not beat a 25.
Well, here's the thing. It's not...
Wait, so what is he against then?
Shadow's whimsy.
Pretty much. Kitty. Get down. Okay. Yeah, no, you... No, You go for the sword catch. You don't do it quite right. You get it cuts into your hand a little bit.
Ah, God. All right. All right.
Now you see, that's what happens when you wake someone up like that.
Well, all I wanted to do was hold the nostrils. That was supposed to be funny, not
Well,
funny
yeah,
waking up.
you know that is a way of like killing someone because you're holding nostrils and
You
then
could have killed him, Wario, with that. You do
Oh,
realize that, right?
I've done worse to him.
I'm
Let's
just
be
gonna.
real.
Rodor's eyes widen.
Hold on.
Worse than
Let Icarus
waterboarding.
say something.
Wasn't like I was just filling his throat up. It was more of like just giving him like little trickles down his throat to wake him up. It wasn't like I was just trying to like
You
choke him
were
out.
gushing it like a freaking fire hydrant.
I wasn't
Go
doing
ahead and
that.
speak,
I just put it
Icarus.
up to his lips to have like that little trickle go down.
Now, if you wanted to really mess with him, you could have put warm water on his hands.
See, I thought you were already holding his nose, so I'm like,
Icarus,
okay,
go
well,
ahead and-
he'll start breathing through his nose. Well, let's wake him up abruptly and just start pouring a little bit of liquid down his throat to get him to like, what's going on? That was the goal. That was the plan. Not like just fully waterboard him, like just shove as much water down his throat as possible.
Yeah, that was definitely not.
That's not what I was doing.
Bessie, you alright? Sorry about that.
Hold on. I'm trying to say something.
Oh, mate, it's too late now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I tried for you, man. I tried to get you.
That's fine.
1 second, I need to turn up mess.
Yeah, I'm good.
He pats you on the back. Nice swing, by the way.
Thanks. Yeah, you realize the only thing on Mess at the moment is the bed sheet. That's all he has on him.
Mess, why are you sleeping naked?
Because
You-
it's comfortable
Aria,
for
did you
me.
sneak in here last night?
No, but it's not
did you
the
do
first time
things to
she's
him
come into
while
my
you were
room when I'm
sleeping?
trying to sleep.
She's
this
just gonna
is
look
why I
at
just-
Mess. She's just gonna look to Mess and just kind of wave. Hi, morning.
Yes, hello.
But what were you gonna say, Icarus?
It's just gonna be a joke, but it doesn't matter now.
What's going on?
It's morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
Hey, is everyone in my room? We just
No,
looked around.
Kaku's being
Icarus-
respectful and being outside your room.
He could just at the door, like poking, like you know when you're about to like walk off, but you like poke your head around the behind around the door, and it's just like, hi.
I'm just imagining you got me and Rodor literally just in your room right up to your bed, and then behind us, just both sides, one on each side, you have Iku peeking his head through, and you have Kaku just peeking through the other side.
No,
And
Kaku's
Merlin's
waiting
is,
outside.
is also over there, just unamused.
Kaku Ikrik is outside. He's poking his head around the door, as he said.
I know.
Why did you pour water into my mouth?
You didn't wake up.
Because we need to wake you up, Miss. We got a very important.
Always wake people up, then putting water down their throat.
Look, man, Rodor was about to break your door, and you still weren't waking up.
Maybe that's called a sound sleep.
Wait, there was a lock on that? He goes over.
No, he said, Abyss, you need to listen. He said it
That's
wasn't locked.
I tried knocking on your door, mate. See, look at these impressions. Yeah, it looks like an impressionist painting.
Why were you slamming on my door anyway?
I'll wake you up, you silly man. We need to go down and eat breakfast or dinner or whatever the hell time it is.
He wants to wake all of us up early and drink.
That and I need to introduce you to my friend. So, well, proper, but anyway.
And apparently couldn't wait for a reasonable hour.
You don't know what time it is here.
Merlin looks to Merlin.
Lapis. What is the exact time because of Kobold living in a mountain for fucking ages?
Or the person with
Would have an internal clock.
or the person with keen mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Keen
Oh,
Mind
yeah, and
allows you
Keen
to know
Mind.
exactly what time it is.
Yeah.
Always.
The person with the person with keen mind would know it's about a 8:45.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He would be saying the Lapis time and not this time.
AM?
In the morning?
Yeah, 9 in the morning.
Yeah, at this point it's about 8:45 in the morning.
Because it's 9 in the afternoon.
It's morning time. It's not that early.
Oh wow,
You
we
wake up
slept in.
earlier on travel days.
Well, after that fight, if you can call it that, I think we deserved some rest.
Well, I'm hungry, so
He's mostly looking to Merlin and Rodor as he says that because you two know what he means.
yeah.
That was not a fight. That was a fight for survival
For you.
for all of us.
For you.
Yeah, as you're all like just
No,
stood there talking,
for you
Ed
too.
just-
You were in the single digits, man, and you're a barbarian.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this: as
Yeah,
you're all
but-
like just like stood there talking with each other, Mesh just gets out of bed and just starts getting dressed. Like no shame.
just dangling in the breeze right in front of everyone.
It's their fault.
Iku's already-
Hey! It's their
Iku's
fault for
already
barking
going
in this room.
downstairs. Iku's
Well,
already
here's the thing.
downstairs.
Rodor's not looking anyway, so depends
He
on what's Arya doing. Is she looking?
No.
Iku's already downstairs.
She's already taken, okay? She don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, Hina and Elise walk by and see that. They immediately just cover their eyes and just keep walking faster down the hall.
No.
Rodor walks out.
Sees Elise and Hina walking by. Prestidigitation center bar.
Yes.
No.
That's amazing.
No. What happens is Hina and Elise walk by.
No.
Hina covers Elise's eyes, and then
No, Kaku does the prestidigitation center
Uh,
bar.
Go on, let's hear what Lapis is trying to say.
No. Hina and Elise walk by. They see it. Hina immediately covers Elise's eyes, and then they continue walking forward. Then Hina leans back a little bit. Then you put up the sensor bar, and then she continues on.
And just tells her, keep on moving. Keep on.
As Rodor walks out of the room, he says, "Hey, if she's curious, she's curious. You can't tell her what to do."
You may have to deal with mess being your grandson.
Wait, what? Do you mean half brother?
Here's
You
the
mean
thing.
brother.
Brother-in-law.
How old is Hina again?
I think.
You tell him, Shadow.
Well, for what she is an adult.
Oh, there you go then.
In human, what is the equivalent in human years? Like,
Then it's still an adult
Yeah, so,
because it transfers.
like 18, 19 human equivalent for
Yeah.
for actual age for her race. Like she's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, remember There's a difference in D&D. It goes
Yeah.
off human age and not their own age, because
Here's-
it's...
You know what the funny thing
Remember,
is?
kobolds,
Harpies,
kobold is an adult really quickly because they die really quickly.
Life
So they
expectancy is
already
very
class
low.
as adults very quickly.
and here's the thing with harpies. Males are very rare, but those that look manly are instantly killed. So harpies are
So-
feminists.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not get into that clusterfuck.
Yes.
Just yes, they be cute towards mess. You may have to deal with messed. So have fun with that.
Messed
Mess already
X.
has someone.
Messed X Hina.
Oh no. That's what I'm saying. I know you have someone.
No, Mesh
Oh, no,
has someone.
No,
Yes.
no. We all know that the real ship is Mest X Merilith.
Yeah.
That's gonna be some kinky
Yes, Mesh.
shit.
Seduce the Merilith.
Can they do with those
I do
arms
not
though?
have the charisma for that.
I mean, she do got 6 arms. That's gonna.
So safe.
Hopefully,
What can they do with those arms though? Like,
I'm just gonna say,
Got
one
a lot of
arm
hands
for
going
each
on.
limb. One arm for each limb.
oh god.
Yeah. Well, Mesh finishes getting dressed and just
Snoozy,
walks
though.
downstairs, just bypassing everyone.
God damn it, Abyss.
Rodor's already halfway down the. I'm imagining Carmilla's already down, like waiting downstairs. Like, what the fuck is taking so long? What's the ruckus?
Mm.
That's
Secret's already downstairs. Noms.
But
You just come downstairs and just like muffin.
yeah, no, y'all get up for the day, gather around, get some breakfast.
what style of breakfast is this? Is this like diner style breakfast? Is it like UK style scones and crumpets on the freaking
That's for
tray with
dessert, my
beans?
friend.
It's an American
Yeah,
breakfast.
but UK breakfast is very hearty.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
good.
very protein-packed meal.
Like beans, pork, eggs. Wait, eggs?
yes.
Correct. Okay.
Let me tell you what's on the British breakfast. There is usually bacon, sausage, beans, eggs, toast, hash browns, mushrooms, tomatoes, black
Okay,
pudding.
so it's a halfling style breakfast. Got it.
Yeah.
That.
Where do you
sounds
think that came? Where do you think that came from?
Let's see. Probably from
Halfling
Tolkien.
cuisine is literally just British breakfast.
So I assume that's what we're having, huh, Shadow? Or
No, it all depends on what we're. That depends on what this world Niflheim's breakfast menu is like.
It's usually blood.
For the nobles, maybe.
No, it's a very
Maybe French.
mm, there's actually more. Like it's a bit of like a meat and potato type of breakfast.
No, not
Like-
Irish.
Not like you got your bacon and sausage, hash browns and eggs, and like
No
it's
waffles.
very high quality in ingredients too. It's like this is like
Is it blood sausage?
if you want it to be, it can be.
I'm just saying, we're in a nation of vampires. Blood sausage would probably be a very common thing.
I've never
That's
had blood
literally
sausage.
what black pudding is. I'm gonna say that now. It's literally what black pudding is. It's literally a cake
Okay.
made from blood.
That's
I
probably
honestly
it.
despise the stuff, but people like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I'll try anything once. Almost anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna just not.
Is there oatmeal or anything?
Yeah, basically, the menu is like if there's like anything like special request, the staff is in the kitchen staff is skilled enough to prepare like pretty much whatever you request as long as it's like available.
Reasonable.
There. Okay, I just imagine we're all. It's just this. Who does not remember that?
Oh, I do. I love that show. Or that movie.
We're back. Just the sausage scene.
I guess Rodor would probably want a quiche.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this in memes, but this is basically that's black pudding.
So yeah, for me, Shadow, mine's very simple. Iku just has pancakes.
I will
just
have
a lot of
what-
pancakes.
Pancakes, bacon, sausage,
Nope, just pancakes and syrup.
quiche, toast.
Kaku will
Hash
have one of
browns.
everything.
Why is there a Triceratops eating meat?
Oh,
You
that's
have you never seen that movie?
No, I've seen it. I just don't remember it. But the fact that there's a herbivore.
I don't
eating
know.
sausage.
I will say
don't
this
know.
now. We do actually have like video footage of herbivores eating animals, like other animals.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, if
They're
they get
omnivores.
So
No,
it was
they're not.
rare,
If they
but
get
not
desperate.
uncommon.
if they get desperate, they will eat anything.
Here's the thing. It is us humans who classify things between herbivore and carnivore and omnivore.
I'm just gonna say we don't eat humans, but if we get desperate enough, we will.
Like life or death, desperate.
Or
Yeah.
if you've had a really good date, you do some eating.
Okay, Hannibal.
What?
Joke your head. Whoosh.
I know. I was just saying that to see your reaction.
Anyway,
I'm getting more coffee.
But anyway,
do they have? Speaking of coffee, do they have coffee?
yeah.
Iku's already drinking it.
I think Rodor would probably have tea, but he is eyeing the coffee like, what is this?
Yeah,
As you
Messy-
look furiously at the coffee, Merlin's like, "What, is my tea not good enough?
No,
Boy, I raised you on tea."
It's like,
yeah, yeah. You basically all
is
watch
it
it.
not okay to be curious?
Yeah, Messy's having a full English breakfast, and he's got like a cup, and he's poured both tea and coffee into it, and he's just drinking from it like it's normal thing to do.
Like you have 2 cups?
No, it's one cup, and he's poured both coffee and tea into it.
What the fuck?
What abomination did you just
No,
make?
wait, actually,
That
wait.
is the most
Wait.
cursed shit I've heard all day.
Is it what style of coffee and what style of tea?
It's normal tea, and I'm thinking it's black coffee.
Okay, normal
What
tea.
is
You
normal
have to
tea
be
for you?
specific.
Is black tea normal tea, herbal tea, or
Well,
something like
green tea?
or green tea?
It's black tea.
Okay, in that case, I can find that somewhat acceptable.
Yeah, no, you never mix green tea or any form of herbal tea with anything unless it says so.
Like, you can put in lemon juice and honey, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I just imagine Kaku seeing that and just thinking, "Mess, that is a crime in my country.
You will, as you like
You will
looking
be,
at him like
you will
this,
be
absolutely-
fined."
As you're looking at him, absolutely disgusted, he just locks his eyes with you and is just staring you down as he's just drinking it.
For my... Oh, 1 second.
It's ground for the death penalty.
Mess, you're a braver man than me.
Well, I prefer my tea herbal, but to each their own.
All right.
By the way, Merlin, do you have any other special stuff? Maybe you can... I wonder.
So, Rodor, what's your plans for the winter? We're planning on going to get that twilight crystal when winter arrives in Lapis.
I probably will be able to... I might be able to go on that mission, but... Well, it depends. God's willing, you know? Oh...
If you'd like to stay and catch up with your friend, I'd perfectly understand.
Anyway, the fun thing is that you gotta, one thing I'm looking forward to doing is, I was actually looking forward to going into that, on that adventure. It's just that, what you gotta look out for, I have a few things that I need to look out for.
Understandable. Oh, when you finally get the right cream to sugar ratio to the coffee.
You put cream and sugar in your coffee?
Yes. I'm not a sadist that drinks only black coffee.
That's probably because you don't have the good coffee.
Yeah, you probably don't have the good coffee. Like,
I have
Pete's-
Folgers and that's it.
There's no such thing as good
Not the
coffee
good
in my
coffee.
eye. There's no such thing as good coffee in my eyes.
I'm sorry.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, the closest thing me and Shadow probably have the gourmet coffee is Starbucks.
Oh no! What I'm saying
No.
is all coffee is fucking horrible to me. All of it.
Unless you add sweeteners.
I fucking hate it. Like even if it's like 70% cream, no.
I am so sorry.
I fucking hate
Yeah,
it.
no, I really can't drink coffee. I think it's just the amount of caffeine in it. Even when it's decaf coffee, I can't drink it.
If it's decaf, there shouldn't be any caffeine in it.
Oh,
There
there
isn't
is-
any
There
caffeine.
is some, but it's almost negligible.
No, for me it's 100% the taste.
Oh yeah, understandable. Sometimes it can
I
be
like
too bitter for people.
Same. I like hazelnut cream.
Ooh.
Oh, shut up.
Me over here drinking dark roast coffee.
Okay.
I just make sure that I buy coffee that's not terrible.
Pete's coffee?
No, but I just get it from. First of all, I get it from local, or not local, but small roasters, and I get it delivered fresh. So
Man, my dad drove through Indianapolis. Apparently, there's a lot of construction going on there.
yes, always.
That was awful.
So anyway, continuing on.
Master's still locking eyes with Kaku as he drinks the coffee.
Hey,
tea,
he
and
said
orange.
you're a braver man than him and drinks his coffee.
Yeah.
So, anyone have any plans to buy anything that's not, say, legal in most countries to buy?
No, not really.
Why? If anyone here was going to do that, why would they tell anyone?
I wonder if there's some herbs that are specific to Niflheim.
Well, that I would
A
imagine
normal
wouldn't be
question.
illegal. You would probably be able to find something like, what is it called? What's that weird grass called? Stabs
Well,
people.
not just stuff that wouldn't be considered legal, but stuff you could only find here.
That's what I kind of read some more too, instead of talking about illegal things out in the open.
Yeah. That. Why would you think about asking that first before anything?
What's
else?
legal here is a lot different than what's legal in other countries. For one, necromancy is very much used here.
Yeah,
No,
Well,
I use radiant magic here.
do we want to buy things here that are going to be contraband back in Lapis, and we're going to try and sneak that shit in?
Nah.
What's the plan here? Merlin would like to
I
try
was
and
trying
find.
to buy a wyvern egg, but I think that's going to be a little too much.
Yeah, if you want to arrive it, I could probably get in contact with my girlfriend, and she could probably get you one.
Oh. Rodor spits tea. You what?
Yes,
What
I
was-
have.
Really now? Did she train them?
Well, I know that she has one, and that she was riding. And last time I know a location, thanks to I forget her name now. Give me a second to just find it. It's
Cynthia.
I have a very important question for you, Mess. You,
Who's the lucky lady?
if that, you really need to think about what the people over at Gungan are gonna be doing. Like, would they be looking out for people who are in your family, or maybe your loved ones?
You think he hasn't already thought of that?
yeah, and we kept it
The
very
reason
secret. Like,
he
I don't really
doesn't
think my
know
parents
where.
knew about her.
And I believe you said you do not know her whereabouts at the moment.
I didn't, but I did get a glimpse of where she was at the time, thanks to Cynthia. Thanks to Lady Sterling. She was
Alright.
flying. She was making her way towards Lapis on a giant wyvern.
When was
Really?
this?
How long has it been since we last saw Lady Cynthia?
Since me and
Since we-
Merlin
Month
showed up.
month or two,
Yes.
or 3. Shadow.
It's been like a couple months, I think.
Ugh. Wow.
So
Yeah, it only took me a couple of months to realize that I could have just used a sending scroll. It's actually taken me over 2 years to realize that I could have used a sending scroll. I never claimed I was intelligent.
Don't worry, we've all made mistakes like that.
But hey, at least I'm out of Gungan now.
Mm-hmm.
You got that going for
Could be
you.
worse.
It's nice.
And like I said, Mess, when we do go back, if and when, I will be
Wait a
there for you
second.
for when it
Here's a
happens.
very important question. She's your
Yeah?
girlfriend, right?
Yes, she's my girlfriend.
Okay, I have a very important question to ask you, Miss. How do you think she's going to feel about any emotions towards your new look?
Well, first she'll probably feel confusion. Then probably panic, as I would have had to die to have done this. And then probably complete fury, as I have left Gungan. Knowing that how much danger that poses to me. And then probably relief realizing that my aunt probably doesn't know what I look like now.
Eh.
So
No
I may
Joker,
get
he would
punished.
probably sell that information. And he takes a sip of his tea.
Yeah, which is probably why I'm going to, when we get back, I'm going to immediately buy a scroll of sending and try to contact her.
Good.
What level cleric are you?
Me, I'm at level 4.
So
He needs one more.
not quite sending level yet.
No.
Almost there.
Yeah. Though, I'm going to say this. She's probably not going to be what you expect.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
A Yonti, what? A Yonti pureblood?
Gods no. It is way different compared to
He
that.
said
Do you really think I'd have any reason to date someone that is a Yontai?
Probably. Depends. Did you leave her before or after you left Gungan?
I never left her. She kind of just disappeared on me for 2 years. I tried to get I got in contact with her father. He had no idea where she was.
Ah.
She
That's
did say that she returned to me, but yeah.
That's
in any
that's
case,
a little
Ness,
awkward.
do you want to discuss with them what we talked about when we go
Oh
back?
yes, about the
When we do go to
yes, the whole thing. Well, the other night after we met with the king, me and Kaku went back to speak with him. And I asked him for his support in taking Gungan from Lamia when the time came.
Interesting.
And to be clear,
We are going to have to murder a lot of people.
we will be saving Gungan by
Yes.
burning it to the ground.
Well, not all of
having
it.
it
We will be
right in the
burning mostly the Yontai area.
Yes, but we will be
So
wiping
it's
out
genocide then.
Please, no.
Genocide
do not kill everyone.
includes all. This is a coup, more akin to a coup.
Yes, regicide. We'll be dealing with my aunt, the Empress and head priest of Lamia. We will need to completely remove her and her husband slash. You know what? I mean, I'm not even going to mention what he is
And
because
90
it's confusing to me.
and
And
about
then-
90% of the rest of the bloodlines in this family.
Yes.
Even
We're
your
going to-
parents.
No.
No, they're on our. They would be on our side. Yes, they do have a slight worship to Lamia, but it's not to the extent of most Yontai nobles.
More out of fear than anything else, I assume.
Yes. And we will have to kill basically all of the nobility.
Men, women, children,
Children. Yeah.
eggs.
Yup.
Even
Like I told him, this is going to have a lot of blood on our hands.
Yes. As
But-
we are
that's surprising
going to...
coming from you, Kaku.
He is doing this for the sake of his country moving forward and becoming better.
Yes.
That is what I align with.
And I'm going to say this, I'm surprised that you didn't expect this from me.
Frankly, frankly, Mesh, I thought you would just want to get away from it all, not to fix it necessarily.
It's still
But then
my
again,
home.
that's not that. That is true. That is a bit of an unfair assessment of you, but
I will say this: there are a lot of Yontai who do not appreciate Lamia or her tradition she pushes on us. There are many who secretly worship other gods. It took me over 2 years to find enough of them to get me out of Gungan safely. I want to free them from her bondage. And not just that, but the amount of slaves in Gungan outweigh most of any other traders apart from probably the Silver Chain.
and tell me, Mest, when that power structure collapses, what are you going to do?
We'll have to establish a new ruling class, rebuild trade routes. It will take
Your
months, but
parents and your parents will have to take the lead until you are fully able to be in your country again.
yes. And that's if the people even want me back.
If anything,
Who's to say that the Ontai will even want nobility anymore?
it would probably, if anything, you would probably want to shoot more for a council deal,
Yes.
similar to what we have in Sisei, or is it? How is it set up in Sisei, Shadow?
Basically, it's where basically like all of the united archdruids act as a council, and when one of them is selected by the rest to act as the king or queen of the country, while the rest remain as council until the acting king or queen dies or steps down. Kind of like kind of like an elected president, but they use the title king or queen.
Rodor would probably explain that to Mest.
I think that could be one of the solutions.
Above game,
We
hey,
need to
hey,
keep
Mest,
on the
welcome to
table.
America. You're about to start the Revolutionary War. How do you fucking feel?
Amazing. Viva la revolution!
Okay, Benedict.
In fantasy Australia.
Yep.
Didn't England fail to
Benedict
colonize
Arnold.
Australia?
Trade.
Oh,
Trade.
no, we did. It's
No,
just
they
eventually
just used it as a
Australia
prison
just
island.
left. Like, we had
And they
no...
just fucked off because they're like, nah, fuck this place.
Yeah, because actually Australia was just a prison camp for us.
Yeah.
Ah,
They literally just used it as a
Yeah.
prison island. Say,
Yeah.
here,
Yeah,
this place sucks. You live here now.
Kind of like how Texas is for us.
Yeah, and hell, when the ground is all white and it looks like fresh, light snowfall, it's not winter; it's spider season.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
well then.
Yes,
That'll
we'll
be
probably
one
have
of
to...
the council is one of the things to keep on the table then.
Yes, that will probably be what will be happening. Though I cannot assume what will exactly. We can only plan.
Prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
Don't get too far ahead of yourselves. You never know when the rug will be pulled out from under you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaku just looks up from his drink. You just love bringing that up, don't you?
What? Rodor's actually confused by this.
Takes another sip of coffee.
Jeez, do you have ambitious friends?
Ambition's what drives most mortals to achieve greatness.
Yeah, but you want to be a little bit patient with your ambition, or else you'll choke on it.
Of course, I have not started any plans yet. I'm just saying that I'm just gathering allies first. Then we plan. Gather allies first, get stronger, plan, then put that plan into motion.
Well, here's my question.
Yes.
Where are we striking next? We understand that we're going after this crystal, yeah?
Yep.
Whereabouts can it be found?
Above game, I believe it was Mechanus. Or
Yeah.
It's in the,
Leganus.
Leganus.
It's in Leganus, the Machine King.
About 100 miles from Leganus is where the crystal lies.
Is it inside the country's borders, or I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. Basically, the directions you were called, like, basically, about 100 miles, like, to the, north of, Leganus, there'd be a old magicite mine at the base of, Twin Peaks.
Okay, so Rodor Pod here in this show is a place of machines? He looks at his head. Yeah, you're probably gonna be needing me for that. In case we get some baggy bots.
Yep.
Above game. Yeah, I just got the adamantine freaking upgrade for his fists. That's like death to constructs. Do you? I am the living, like, epitome of a construct's worst fucking nightmare.
Like, hell, like, you are an Iron Giant's worst nightmare.
Very true.
Yeah.
I'd be
No,
lying
we
if I
should-
were to say I wasn't excited to see Leganus. See how far. See one of the most.
Technologically advanced.
I believe that one is Mechanus.
Leganus.
Oh,
Literally the same. I think
Okay.
isn't Mechanicus the god?
No, that's a plane of existence.
Oh.
okay. Excited to see how the most technologically advanced country. And like Mest, I also need to gather allies. So I can get this Golden Emperor to allow our country to move forward. If not, I'm going to have to remove him, which I do not want to do.
Would create quite a bit of problems for your family now, wouldn't it?
Yes, which is why that is the absolute last option.
Yeah. Coup. First option for Mess to last option for Kaku.
I mean, he's really the only option for Mest other than just never returning.
Yeah, for Mess, that's the only option.
When the only option is regicide.
That's a very, very last option for Kaku.
Mm-hmm. I plan to get as much allies as I can. In any case, I believe we
need
heard,
to do before back to Lapis.
Yes, I believe it's about time we returned to Lapis.
I was
Damn
able to
right.
get what I wanted. I now have Radiant Magicite, and now puts a big crystal on the table. Necrotic Magicite.
Isn't that illegal?
Not illegal, but very hard to get.
Yes, there are not many places where you can find that sort of magicite.
The poison one, however, is illegal to buy, but not to own, I think. At least in Lapis and most places.
You would think if something is illegal to have, it probably to buy is probably also illegal to own.
We'll say this, there is probably a lot of poison magicite Gungan. So if we do get there, you can have as much as you want if you find any.
Thank you.
Shadow, are there any like specific herbs that would be useful that only grow around Niflheim?
There are. Niflheim is one of the few places that you can get death bell peppers, and the actual stems actually make for a like one dried and ground up actually makes for a good what's the word like a it really helps like add like an extra kick.
Just want to ask,
Like
how
adds
hot?
potency to something.
Yeah.
Okay.
How hot or
The stem
painful are
the stem
death bell peppers?
The stem won't do anything for you. The pepper itself, it's like a ghost pepper.
Merlin will grab
Okay.
like 20 if he can gather that many.
Yeah, easy enough. It like cost you like a gold piece for the lot of it.
Okay.
Rodor looks at the peppers and says, "You know what, Merlin? What if we made that into some sort of gas that we would have contained in a little spherical object that we could throw at people? Would that break? What is the equivalent of the Geneva Convention in Lapis?
What Geneva Convention?
Is there a Geneva
I believe
Convention?
this is the time all fair is war. All fair in war in this time. Maybe.
I mean, there isn't an army that wouldn't turn down a high level mage to drop a meteor storm on the enemy army.
I mean, Cloud
Hey
Kills
guys,
Needle,
sorry
so...
about that, guys.
You okay,
Sorry?
bud?
Not really, but hey.
Mom.
Yeah, Mom's saying I have to clean my room up.
Sorry, bud.
She's been really mean since she got back from holiday.
Sorry, bud.
How much did I miss?
Not too much, other than just talk about like future plans of what to do.
I'd say go back and listen because me and Mess talked about when we go back to Gungan, it's going to be regicide. A coup. We're going to be wiping out a lot of bloodlines from men, women, and children, and eggs.
Yep.
No, Akut's what's it? Fine with that.
Yeah, no, Mess is probably gonna try and get the followers of Ifrit to help him.
Funny enough, you don't even Ikut would literally say, you could hire my clan.
Mess just takes a deep breath and just looks at you and just goes, "How many do you have and how much would it cost?"
Shadow. By the way, this may have changed, so I'm not 100% sure if this is still the same price.
Well, it depends on what forces you're getting. If you're getting like if you grab like the heavy infantry and like if you're just going for like the actual like soldiers, there's like there's definitely a good few thousand men and women and it's and
Yes,
Men, women, and children fighting.
no, men, women, and it's
It.
Because not all of them are kobolds, but most of them are. But some of the ones that aren't, you're not sure what they are.
Yep. It's something.
What kind of kobolds do you want? Do you want the flying kind? Do you want the swobolds? Do you want the
and then it's a lot more
centaur kobolds?
And then it's a lot more if you actually get the fucking like dragon that runs everything in on it as well, or any of their wives.
And if you get generals turning up, they could send an army with just sergeant and be like, yeah, they're good.
That would
Basically.
definitely be something.
But say, how much is like a basic, like, what's it?
Battalion.
Like, yeah, just just like literally a basic like legion, and then how much is like a battalion with a general?
I think lowballing is at the very least 10,000 gold.
No, I'm gonna see. It's up to Shadow.
Minimum.
That's a Shadow.
Yeah,
I'm just guessing.
Yeah, it's roughly in that ballpark.
And how much for like a general?
Of gold statues of Lamia in Gungan, so.
And how much for like a general?
Like about twice as much. Like
okay.
These people don't work for free.
Yeah, and then. And I mean, if you're able to fork over 1 million gold, the fucking dragon himself will fucking come out.
Yeah.
Would I know how much money Gungan? Like, as a rough estimate.
I mean, it's the nation is run by slavers. I'm imagining
okay.
a lot.
Before I have to go, I'm going again, guys. One the thing what Iku would suggest. Fucking hell! Forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck's sake.
Also, before we leave, type out anything you want. Think about what you might want to get that you could only find here.
There's not really anything Ikuk wants because this is like the vampire city, and he doesn't really deal with undead. And the
He
things
doesn't
what are
really
going to
like
be
the
useful,
undead.
it's more the things what are actually going to be useful are going to be good against living. Most of that is not going to do anything to the Bitch Queen because what are poisonous dragons immune to?
Poison.
What do undead use a lot of?
Poison. And necrotic.
No, they use
Yeah.
mostly
I
necrotic,
just-
not poison.
Yeah.
They do use a lot of poison too.
It's an easy thing for them to use because they're usually immune to it, so it doesn't
Yep.
affect them at all.
Oh
Yep.
god.
Yeah,
just thought-
yeah. Like if you have like a
You know
horde
what's-
of zombies and skeletons, throw like necromancer, toss out a cloud kill. All your skeletal undead troops are just fine, while the living enemy is just getting fucked.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Iku's like there's going to be nothing in the city for me. The only thing that he could see getting is some basically enchantment, like horrifying enchantment put on the horse's armor to make it look even more terrifying.
No,
Just make it look like an
Smoldering
actual
armor for the
fucking demon has come up from the depths of hell and is just like, I am I am death. I have come to welcome you back.
yeah,
smoldering armor for the horse.
The dread helm. It just gets a dread helm.
Funny enough, if I could find one of that. Funny enough, Iku does have one, but he's wearing it.
yeah. Smoldering
Yeah.
armor on the horse and dread helm on the rider.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, can I look for smoldering armor? I guess before I go.
Yeah, and it's simple enough enchantment that it'll just cost like 100 gold for the horse's armor.
By the way, how much did we get paid? Because I never got told that before I had to get pulled away. Like, how much did I get from the pot?
Like, individually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to know how much we individually got.
Because I know Shadow told someone, and then they took it down, and they were supposed to split it up.
41 platinum each and 1,083 gold each.
1,083, did you say?
Yes.
1,083. So that would be
Yeah,
96.
So,
1,808. What's it?
86?
So 1,886 or 1,086.
1,083.
83. Okay, nice.
And,
Yep, that's done.
and 41 platinum.
And how much was the armor? 100.
Yeah.
Like just for.
Yeah.
Right. Can I just give them 10 platinum?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, the horse is now more terrifying. I am going to make this horse look like the depths, fucking hell sent up their fucking, sent up fucking what's the deep fucking, you know the horse, what's the headless horseman rides?
The Dulahan?
Yes.
No, you're thinking of the Dulahan, but the
Yeah, but it's
Dulahan is
actual
the
horse.
No, that's not the horse. That's just the entire creature's what it's referred to as.
Oh, then it would just be like Death's horse or something. But
I do
anyway,
wanna say,
I have to go now. So
just
I hope
real quick,
you guys
Ikaru,
have a good
do you have Field Master?
no.
Okay.
I'm wanting to. I need to do it, but just haven't really had. I had time, but I needed other shit done first. But yeah, I have to go now, or Mum's gonna get angry at me.
take care.
I'm
Alright.
really sorry, everyone.
It's fine.
Just suddenly got
But
back from
it's not your
holiday.
fault. It's not your fault.
Yeah, just thank you, Shadow, for what I've been here for. I'm gonna try and get back. So I'm gonna try and get this done as quickly as possible.
There you
So
go.
see you soon.
Hmm.
So, what are we gonna? Are we finishing up soon, or just as a general question?
I don't think we're finishing up soon, but I think we are ready to go back to Lapis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just that
Wait, hold on.
I have family over right now, and
If
I would
you
like
need-
to go talk to them for a bit. So,
Yeah. I'm just gonna say this: if you need to
All
go,
right,
Bish,
have to
you
hop.
can go. I'm pretty sure that Shadow would be fine with that.
is that all right, Shadow?
Well, I was about to move on to meeting your fucking general
Fuck,
that he's sending
shit.
over.
Shit. Okay, I'll stay for that.
Yeah,
then.
this is your backstory, bud.
Oh no, not for that. That I'm talking about like
the
the
undead general, the vampire general.
yeah. But
I will say, you know what's. Go ahead, Joe.
you finish up your breakfast and a servant goes up to you all and with the king has been has requested to see you briefly, and you're escorted back to the
Castle.
castle. Yeah, I'm fucking tired. But you while there you you're greeted upon arrival. Well then, it would. I see you are doing well now. I take it you have had time to wind down after the other night's festivities.
Yes.
Good.
Mest has his armor back on and just nods.
Yes, the arrangements have been made to bring you to return you home.
Thank you.
And with you,
Sure.
I will be sending with you one of my trusted generals.
Can't wait for this general to be above game. Just somebody who is completely out of like what is considered the norm of the people from Niflheim.
Yeah. The troops will be sent over in time as well.
Best to have the person in charge, get a good lay of the land before the rest of the boys arrive here.
Yes, and
Make
also
arrangements.
yes, and we of course need to schedule their arrival time to be at night for their own safety.
Of course.
But allow me to introduce you. This as basically the chamber doors open and stepping in. This here is I would
Averting expedition.
allow me to introduce you to my youngest daughter, Rosaria von Emmerich.
Characters. What is this?
It's in roll 20.
Oh.
Oh, her.
Wait, why does she seem familiar? Why do I feel like I've seen her before in this game?
Is that?
Probably not this game, but I think Abyss would recognize her.
That's not Maria. That's just
No.
What? They do look familiar. Let me look closer here.
I remember this character.
It was
I do want to ask. Go ahead.
It was never a character I ever played. It was a concept I threw out a while back.
Yeah. What is a?
Oh.
Would it be an insight to see to gauge a person's experience with battle, or their I mean, trying to measure up a person?
Just a general insight.
Oh, I remember. I remember now. This is the person that you pitched to have their above game, their own themselves as a patron. Right?
Yeah, basically, Dampier undead warlock, and
15.
their patron is their own vampiric ancestor type of thing.
Yeah.
That was the original concept I threw out. She is the daughter of the king of Niflheim.
I'm going to see. Rodor's going to
15.
try and insight her general demeanor. Like, is she... Let me roll first and then I'll ask my questions.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this. I'm in the nobles, the adamantine armor currently, and you'll watch as Mess just like kneels down when she appears. Like he's like doing the nobility meeting higher nobility sort of kneel.
So a bow more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More, I assume, more bending than knee,
yeah.
like kneeling position. I
Yes,
assume. I
that's
think
what I was
both
about.
Mest and Kaku would be doing that because we're in the presence of the king and his daughter.
Rodor would probably bow out of respect, but like more of a... Not like a, It's kind of like...
Not being disrespectful,
No,
but
no. It's kind of like a martial arts style bow, but you get the point. What does an 18 give me about this person's general demeanor, Shadow? Like, does she seem outwardly professional, but underneath is she going to be, like, what can I get on her general personality with that from first glances?
From first glance, the general demeanor you get from her is a bit of a cold confidence, I suppose. Like she is aware of her strengths, and you can definitely tell like she is strong. And
She's stalk.
in terms of power,
How tall is she in relative height to the rest of the party? Because from the picture, they kind of look like a Lolita, but which is kind of
no, they look like a teenager, but they definitely have the demeanor of someone that's a lot older than that.
That chestnut.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and she doesn't look like young teenager. She looks like 18, 19.
19.
Okay, good.
And as for her height, she's sitting at about like 5'8".
Okay, good. I was concerned for a second. Cause that picture reminded me of a character from Fate Stay Night, so I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, but yeah, no, you can.
Well,
yeah, there's definitely like you can definitely read. There's a like a level of like power and also like responsibility.
Does she give off "I'm better than you" vibes?
Not necessarily. It's just more of a.
I
Don't
don't
take me lightly.
present myself as such.
Yeah, no.
I think that's why Shadow's trying to describe.
Yeah, it's a. Like it's basically the thing of like she knows she's stronger than most than most people, but she's not like cocky about it.
Okay, so very Olivier Armstrong about it. Got you. I'll be right back. I just gotta take care of something real quick.
Yeah, but she walks into the room, escorted by a pair of royal guard that trail behind her a bit, and that they kind of stay at the door when she enters. And she walks up to the throne and stands beside Rezard. It is a pleasure to to meet you all. I'm
as well.
I'm Rosaria von Emmerich, 13th Princess of Niflheim.
It is a pleasure to meet you as well.
Mess says absolutely
Anyone
nothing
else?
and just stays absolutely silent.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Merlin. And Little Bit Merlin does have his knighted status like showing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we all would.
Yeah, it's like a brooch you could just kind of have pinned on.
Yeah. But it is important to be wearing that now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you go down the line, Ikru, Hina, and Elise introduce themselves. And as the rest of you as well.
Has Elise had any help getting her memory back, or not yet?
Not yet. Or at the very least, she hasn't like said anything to anyone about it yet.
All right.
But Rezard speaks up after everyone introduces themselves. The Rosaria here will be sent ahead to Lapis to speak with and coordinate with General Seraphim and the rest of the Lapis Council. In regards to my aid. And when the time comes, she will be in charge of leading the Niflheim troops.
Very much appreciated. We're all so freaking awkward.
Well, Lady Rosaria, have you ever been to Lapis before?
I have not, but I have heard that it is an interesting place.
Can be kind of wild. Down the street, and you see things you thought you'd never see. Saw a man standing on top of a greatsword flying through the air before.
Yes, I'm so glad you remembered.
So just be ready for strange things.
A little goblin pops up. Don't even get me started on the catastrophe.
All that thing in the sewers. I still can't believe.
In reality, they make it sound they make it sound like a big deal, but the catastrophe was literally just a cat attacking his garbage can.
That's literally scared him to the point where he was terrified to walk around there alone.
You hear rustling in the garbage. But anyway, Uh, but once again, I do thank you for aiding in this little political matter.
I'm glad we could be of assistance in getting a blow against the Silver Chain by taking out a major player for her.
Yes,
And was able to get a corrupted noble out of succession.
yes. The next time you find yourselves in Niflheim, do be sure to keep those on hand. Gesturing to the insignias.
Will do.
Of course.
And but I do wish you good fortune in, well, the chaotic events to come for you.
Thank you.
And do and do be sure to treat treat my daughter with care and see to it she isn't disappointed with her time in Lapis.
But of course.
Mess lowers his head as like a nod of acceptance.
Well, never a boring day.
Well, good luck to you all. And you may be dismissed. You should find Miss Ray Corva awaiting you in the Central Plaza. She will return you home.
Very well. Until we meet again. Lord Rezard. King Rezard.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Mess then stands up and just gives a full bow, like a full proper bow of like, basically this is the bow that you give to someone when you're leaving their presence, to basically say thank you for your time.
and the princess walks up to you. Walks up to the group.
Okay.
All right then. Shall we be off then?
Yes, let's.
Yes, and you're escorted to the Central Plaza, where you do see Ray. She's just well, at first you don't see Ray. But like there's like this it's kind of like a there's like this little really nice like water fountain in the center of the area, and kind of is like sitting on like the head of the statue of a it's kind of like it's like a dragon statue, but it's like specifically like a kind of like a skeletal statue. And on top of the head, there's you see this little raven sitting up there. And when you guys arrive, it kind of hops down and then polymorphs into Ray as you arrive.
Oh, hello.
Good, you're all here. I'm starting to get bored.
Mess gives her a short bow.
Sound like you're a little bored. Not much to do around here, is there?
Yeah, not really. It's honestly my I think it's much livelier in back at my my home garden at Madame Corvus's estate.
Well, if you ever want a change of scenery, he hands her a pamphlet. We have recently opened a bathhouse in the Wandering Spirit, so please do consider coming over whenever you want. You earned a good rest. Maybe a spa day or two.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Anyway, you guys ready to go?
Yes, I would love to feel the sun again.
Alrighty. And she'll cast the teleportation. And you arrive at the Magic Academy.
Oh, so good to be in the sun again.
Yeah, it's about it's about like 5 p.m. on arrival, roughly. So, sun is still up in the sky.
Yeah. Mess takes off his helmet and just shakes his head, like ruffles his hair.
Hair, a new experience for the Snake Man.
For real.
L'Oreal, because you're worth it.
I don't know. His charisma score doesn't suggest he uses L'Oreal. But you'll arrive, and you make your way out, leaving the academy. The as like immediately as you arrive, you or make your way to some sunlight. You do actually notice that Rosaria actually steps into the direct sunlight and isn't bothered by it.
Would this be a nature, arcana, or something to know
that Rosaria came with us in the teleportation?
No, you were told she'd be going
history,
with you.
nature, arcana?
Yeah, I know, but I completely forgot.
Your choice of the three, I'll say.
Didn't they introduce her as a Dampier anyway?
They didn't specifically say Dampier. He said a daughter.
Yeah, 13th daughter or 13th princess of.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a history. Let's see what I get. 17.
I'll do nature. Right, you said nature. Nope.
The +8 curse strikes again.
That's only +6.
All right.
But I did roll a 3, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Mest and Arya, kind of, the two of you have heard of Dampiers before. They can occur a number of ways. It's not always vampirism. Like full on vampire related, but a common, at least one of the more common ways a Dampier comes to be is with the parentage of a vampire and a human, or at least a non-vampiric humanoid.
Yeah.
And Dampiers in particular don't exactly have all the same don't really have any of the weaknesses that a full vampire would have.
Okay. Oh wait, that's not what I want to do. Okay.
But the rest of you is like are like the immediate reaction is yep I was like panic when she steps into like a beam of sunlight, but then relief when you see nothing happens.
Yeah.
I think Rodor would probably be like among the. He'd be like, wait a second, this doesn't seem right. Oh well.
Yeah. Mess like
Like,
walks over to her and just goes, "Would you like me to escort you to the general?"
Huh.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Of course, my lady. Please follow me. And Mess begins to walk her to where General Seraphim is. Or at least where he thinks he should be, like in his office.
Yeah. Yeah, easy enough. You uh, you begin. You take the lead in escorting her. Does everyone follow with, or do some people like head back to the tavern?
Yes, Rodor would probably go back to the tavern because he would want to set up lodging for Carmilla. So
Nope. Cramo, did you die?
Everyone was cutting off.
Ah.
Yes, we want to go to the tavern.
What was that, Cramo?
What did you
Uh, help escort the princess or to the general, or to just go back to the tavern.
escort?
All right.
Merlin will also escort the princess.
All right. So, yeah, it's up to the individuals. Hina and Elise will head back to the tavern, and I'll probably just assume Ikuru goes as well to the tavern. But those of you that do head to the general's manor to escort Rosaria there, you arrive and you are let into his office. You can definitely see that there is he's pretty much stuck behind mountains of paperwork. Given all of the everything that's being worked on for prep, and on top of all of the just current issues that need him to go through.
Yeah. Mess looks and just goes, give me a second. Princess von Emmerich is here, my lord.
And he he looks up from like his paperwork, and interesting company you bring. And he stands up and walks on up to you, and he gives a respectful bow to Princess Rosaria. And on what occasion do I have the honor of greeting the one of the princesses of Niflheim? I've come on behalf of my father to coordinate with you and the council on to bring over a handful of troops to aid with the blighted queen, this blighted queen situation. Ah, good. Very well. Is there anything else that any of you wish you wish to speak as well, or is it or just the princess's aid? Kind of look at
Do you want to tell the general what happened? Or maybe not.
We talk about our encounter with greed and pride, and this kind of omit the meteor swarm ending.
I mean, he does. We have told him about Joker. Wondering if we should tell him about that, but the princess is the moment.
Right there.
Yeah.
I would say relay that we met the sins of greed and pride. What did we originally go to Niflheim for? Like, originally?
You, shit.
Basically,
Oh, the execution of
Oh yeah, Lucis.
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 Oh yeah, Lucis. I could probably relay more stuff about the silver chain that we learned. Kind of the information that we extracted from Lucis before his execution.
His very bizarre execution.
Yeah, and what he turned into and all that stuff. Because that's more pertinent information to a country.
I'm just going.
And so you tell him about Lucis. You tell him, and you tell him that you encountered greed and pride.
Yeah, kind of about the encounter, how Pride fought Greed's kind of blasé demeanor about kind of everything going on, and about how they were wanted Elise. For whatever their nefarious reasons are.
Well, they did specify that they wanted to deliver her to the silver chain.
Right, but it's still good to have the connection that the Champions of Sen were working with the silver chain. At least
Greed and Pride. 2 of the top 3.
Yeah. Still good info to give out of like, hey, these 2 very notorious criminals were working with a slaver organization.
And do you bring up the Twilight Shard at all? because you would know that the general does know about those and is.
I don't see her in here. Oh wait, there. Yeah, I think we should tell him.
In the past, has the
You
general
do
ever
know that
requested that the shards be like given over from us to like somewhere for more safekeeping, or have we been able to like kind
yes,
of
we
keep?
have given him multiple shards. As far as we know, he has 3 of them.
I think the better question is, should we be more hush hush about the shards?
Well, the general knows about them, and 2 of them are in possession of Pain, who is an ally to the general. Like,
What about Rezard? Do you think he told his daughter about this stuff?
Considering the king has one, I'd assume so.
Well, even if we say, "Oh, hey, we found a shard of twilight over this way," we're gonna be trying to go get it. That
Over in Mechanus.
the thing is, like, even if we say it, if she doesn't know what it is, then it doesn't matter. And if she knows what it is, then
Her father has one. I think she knows.
yeah. Let's tell him that we were able to discern a location of another shard of twilight. Kind of describe the location in an old abandoned magicite mine north of Leganus.
I swear, if this is the case of if they had just dug a little deeper, they would have found a whole.
Well, here's the thing: not every mine is closed down because it runs dry.
Yeah, sometimes there's a cave-in and it becomes too dangerous to proceed.
And sometimes it's full of monsters.
Yeah, especially in the D&D world.
Yeah, sometimes just they break down a wall and then suddenly there's a horde of monsters that comes out and you're like,
Rust monsters.
Welp, this mine is dead.
Yeah, just go on mining and mining and mining. All of a sudden, you fucking break open a wall, and all of a sudden, everything starts spilling out of the Underdark.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, an Umber Hulk comes lumbering through, and you're
Thorns,
like, "Oh
Umber
shit!"
Hulk.
I'm just gonna say this, or you could just end up having a Skyrim situation where you're going through a mine and suddenly you break into an ancient crypt full of murder zombies.
Drider.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go for the. Suddenly, you're in Blackreach.
I mean, yeah, that too.
Suddenly, you've reached Blackreach.
No, that's just the Underdark. That is actually just the Underdark.
And Leganus.
But yes, we plan to go there when winter comes to Lapis.
Alright, then that would actually work out. I was hoping to actually send someone over to escort a particular ship that will be coming from Leganus to.
All right, and works out perfectly.
Yes, the machine lord is sending over a a few of his titans.
History? Do I know what a titan is? disadvantage, or just I wouldn't know?
You probably wouldn't know, but you can inquire
Okay.
further information.
What is a Titan?
Specifically, Warforged Titans.
Oh. Huh.
Yes. Towering constructs with a limited level of intelligence, enough to receive orders and act on them. But if you'll be in, if you have, if you found a lead on a Twilight Shard that brings you to Leganus, then that will work out perfectly.
I do want to say, since Lucis was here for a long period of time, to make sure there's no connection with the silver chain and Lapis.
Yeah.
Or
Yes, on that we've been able to
dang it.
sorry. We've been able to sort out and deal with the survivors who you saved.
What kind of deal?
No, not a deal. Just like sorting them out,
Oh.
getting them.
Okay.
Yeah. Taken care of.
Good.
Yes, and with as well as we have been able to with all our war preparations, and as well as winter preparations, we've been looking into as much as we could.
And have you found anything interesting?
Nothing as interesting as the summoning circle that you all found.
Make sure to keep the circle intact, but made sure it can't be used to summon one.
Yes. But you should all have about a week or so until you until you would be needed in Leganus. The escort ships for the Warforged Titans should be departing within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Alright then.
So that should give you some time to settle down, for a bit, handle any matters you wish in Lapis here. And that should also give you plenty of time, hopefully, to investigate this lead. And once you've finished that and returned from it, you should all be able to board the ships that will be carrying our support from Leganis.
Guys,
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Then.
I need to hop out.
Yeah, no, that's fine, mate.
I just found out that one of my friends is dying from
Oh
cancer,
God.
and he
Yeah,
had
no, you
throat
go, mate,
cancer,
you go.
and it spread to his lungs and his
Oh,
brain.
God.
Dude,
So,
go.
Go.
This is perfectly fine.
Go
Just
I
ahead.
am
go.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oof.
But well, but the general kind of looks to you. Thank you for coming to me with this information, and I'll let you know when when the arrangements for you to travel to Leganis are ready.
Thank you, my lord. Before we
Thank you.
leave, may I ask, is Lady Stark still in Lapis? And if so, may I speak with her?
Not currently. She took a lead on a bounty that she is going after right now, and she didn't exactly say where she was going. She never does these days. Actually, thinking on it, she never really did.
I see. Well, thank you. And if she returns before we leave, would you please tell her that I would like to see her? If that is okay.
Will do.
And Mess will give the general a short bow and turn to leave.
Kako will do the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
You all
Before Merlin leaves, Princess, where will you be staying in the city? As we have an inn that you could stay in if you'd like.
all right. I'll be sure to check it out once I've finished speaking with the general.
Wonderful. And he'll just give her quick directions to the Wandering Spirits for after her meeting.
Just hand her one of Rodor's pamphlets.
Pretty much, yeah. And then he will turn and leave with the rest of the party.
Yeah, and You take your leave and head back to the tavern. The princess stays to speak with the general.
Yeah.
And you make your way back to.
Oh, there was something else I wanted to do before I went back to the inn. I wanted to see if I can try and purchase a scroll of sending.
Yeah, easy enough. You're walking through the Arcana districts.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to go to the store that sells scrolls, and I'm going to buy a scroll of sending. How much is that going to cost me?
500.
500 gold? Okay, I can do that. And now I have a scroll of sending.
Yep. And yeah, you make your way on back, and as you make your way back into the
Making my way downtown.
back into the general district where the wandering spirit is. You pass by an alley. You see a a rat scurry out. And then you watch as a goblin just comes flying out of nowhere, snatches it, and then flies back into a trash can.
I'm guessing I recognize this goblin as the one that I've constantly terrorized.
Yes.
Mash just chuckles, remembering it, and just continues to walk. Because I'm guessing I'm currently alone since the other two went ahead to go back to the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Merlin would have just went back.
Yeah. Yeah, you all pop back into the tavern. It's pretty lively. There's plenty of business. Especially with the inn and bathhouse extensions, you definitely got some of the more you've definitely got a good increase in customers.
Yay.
Yeah, when you make your way up to the bar area, Alistair flags you down briefly. Ah, there you all are. I've got some good news for you all.
Oh, what is it?
Well, we finally got a list of list of for clerics to hire for that you put an order form in.
Ah, wonderful.
Also, there are a few letters. One addressed to Ikuru and another addressed to Kaku. Or
All right then.
yeah.
He begins digging through the pile of like paper that he has, like trying to find the letters to see if it is actually for Kaku or not.
Yeah, but yeah, for Kaku, I, I, you and Iker go to grab your respective mail, and the rest of you are able to look over the list of applicants for the for clerics.
All right.
And let's see how this looks. And boo boo. So I'll post this in Lapis chat.
Okay.
William Maxwell.
Yeah. Yeah. William Maxwell would actually would actually be familiar to you, Mest, as you have seen him at the Phoenix Temple. Now and then when you when you went to go visit.
Hire him now.
Yeah. Yeah, and what you would know about him is like he is a life cleric of Phoenix, so he is a dedicated healer.
Cool. Mr. Maxwell will do quite nicely, I would say, but I suggest we look at them all. Quite the proficient healer, I've also heard that he is.
Yeah. So the list is for Lavena Bellflower, a peace cleric from Yggdrasil, and a Furbolg from Sisay, a Warforged soldier called Warden, an Order cleric of Alexander from Legnus, and William Maxwell, a human acolyte life cleric of Phoenix from Gloria.
Would Lavina Bellflower be anyone of note from Sisay, or is she just a cleric?
Not no one of like renown.
Okay. Like the last name isn't renowned or anything.
Nah, like
Okay.
you've probably like met furbolgs who've probably had the name Bellflower, but not no one of like actual like import.
It's not a fameless It's not a famous family.
Yeah. So those are your list of clerics that you can speak to individually next time.
Yay! Employee interviews. Those are
Yeah.
always fun.
Yeah, and also now with your dramatic increase in funding, you can get more shit as well.
Yeah. Our renovations. First, garden.
Yeah, the 15,000 that you have in LP, that is before factoring out the cost for cleric and temple.
Okay.
Because I didn't take it off yet because I was still trying to basically order pending.
Yeah, so that's 3,000 for the temple. The cleric, another 1,000, so that's 4,000 for that. So realistically, we have 11,000 to play with.
Maybe we should get the Arcanum.
Yeah, you can definitely get. Well, honestly, you can get the Arcanum with the wizard and the garden with druid, and even hiring Carmilla, it's still gonna take that 1,000 LP to hire Carmilla on, but you have a guaranteed option.
Yeah.
Also, what about Fight Pit?
So let's see, 3,000, 7,000.
I'm back. So who are we hiring?
Oh, we're doing that next
we'll probably
session.
do interviews next session.
Okay.
That way we actually have more people here to actually go through the hiring process.
Mm-hmm.
And hell, with the and also if you grab your choice, if you get the Arcanum, you have your choice of Warlock, Sorcerer, or Wizard to run the place, and if you get that, you can also get a library. If you get the Druid, you can get stables for any mounts and pets. With the cleric, you can have that fight pit.
So, if we get with all of our current LP, we get. Do we already have the bathhouse edition?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tick that. I'll take that off since you already have it.
Yeah, don't we also already have the temple?
Not yet.
Since you're hiring... Oh.
No, basically, for the temple is one of those situations where you gotta get the cleric at the same time.
Yeah, because you have to know what god the cleric worships to be able to make the temple correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's not a generic temple template for each kind of modified a little bit for each god. It's kind of specific.
Yeah, like Phoenix temples are often very either open air or have a lot of glass for letting in sunlight.
Who glassed the temple?
So we can get the garden, the temple, and the Arcanium, and all those employees, with 5,000 LP left over. So then we could get like fight pits. That's another 900 for the registration fee and then the bookie. Because you can have a fight pit, but if you don't have a bookie, it's not going to make money. Then we could just spend some more money on expanding the inn. Because those are the last 3 renovations that are like the big ones.
Yeah.
Then it's just hiring more, getting more staff. So expanding the inn out to be able to house more people.
Yeah, like part of the like hiring cost for employees does factor in if they require in like living quarters.
Yeah.
Like that is like provided in the for expansions and stuff.
Yeah.
On top of like registration fees and all that, and as well as an upfront like initial payment to get them started.
Yeah.
Like hell, well, the reason why like the caster, like the spellcaster hires are so much more expensive is because being a caster is expensive.
Yeah, you gotta get them components and the specific, like if we get an alchemist, then like they gotta have their tools and the specific potion bottles and the specific herbs.
Mm-hmm.
It adds up pretty quick.
Yeah, so I'm already in the process of putting together a list for mage options to hire for an Arcanum.
All right.
There's probably going to be some biases on that process depending on who I throw on the list. And let's see here. And I don't think I need to throw together a list for druid hires because I'm pretty sure
Nope.
I'm pretty sure you're pretty set on Carmilla.
Yep, we're just gonna hire Carmilla.
Oh.
I
Oh.
mean, did you have?
Yeah, no, I forgot that she was the druid that we were gonna hire. I was thinking like, what cleric did you want to hire?
Shadow, is there a cleric missing?
Huh?
The life cleric? Or wait, no. Light cleric.
What?
I didn't.
What do you want about?
I didn't put a light cleric on that list.
There is a life cleric.
Okay.
Yeah, we have peace, order, or life, and then.
Yeah. So do we want more Friends of the Phoenix?
Yeah, it's more Phoenix, a more Sasay stuff. Because we have a Furbolg from Yggdrasil.
Or do we just want Cop?
Or do we want to go with the Robot Man from Legacy?
Aww. Wait, hold on. Did you guys hear me when I said RoboCop?
I think I heard it, but I didn't register it in my brain.
Yeah.
He is a soldier who is who is a cleric of order, who is an order cleric.
Hmm.
I mean, honestly, I'm kind of more interested in Maxwell. Because my character has met him.
Still think if we should do like a full-on like, interview, so we
Yeah,
can actually
full-on
get their
interview for my character.
personalities.
I am saying that my character has met him.
Mm-hmm. After interviews, I assume downtime.
Yeah, basically. Next time interviews about a week of downtime,
And then get started on.
yeah, and then of course I'll try to have a list of mage options for an Arcanum.
Yeah.
As well.
A lot of interviews next time. Cleric interviews and Arcanist interviews.
Yeah. There is something I would like to do before we finish, because I assume we are finishing soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Messi is gonna look at you guys and just goes, he just holds up the scroll and he just goes, I'm just gonna use this quickly to message my girlfriend to make sure. Well, I just ask her, what the hell's going on? I hope you don't mind.
Go ahead.
You bought the scroll. It's yours to use.
Yeah, and Mesh just goes to sit down and just uses the scroll of sending just to say, "Hey, it's me, Mesh. I'm in Lapis at the moment. I managed to get a scroll of sending. Shit, I forgot how many words was that? How
You
many
have
words?
25 words.
Yeah.
Gonna
So,
need,
so
to be a
before
little
you
more concise.
before you finalize what you say, you might want to write out what you want to say.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Eleven, 12. One, two, three, 4, 6, 7, 13, 6, 8.
I found some really great art that I think I'm going to use for Shiva.
Okay, I've typed it out. I'm just gonna count how many words it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24. Let me just... It is a 25 letters, or is it 24? 25. Okay, so I'm ready to cast now. So Master uses spell scroll and just cast ending goes, "Hey, Mest here in Lapis. I've had some changes done. Joined Phoenix as cleric. Know you're coming here. Helping general. See you soon. Love you."
All right.
And I'm just gonna post that in generals just in case I cut out on any of that.
All right. Oh. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see what. Cat, what are you doing? You okay, fatty? All right.
Thing is, will I get a response?
So let's see here.
Ow.
I'm trying to fucking think of what to say and also type out the fucking word limit. Okay. All right. I think that'll do. Copy. And then I'll just send this to you directly. Blackwood.
Why do I feel like this is going to be a verbal slap? I feel like I'm about to become I feel like Mess girlfriend is going to be Will Smith during the Emmys. He's just gonna straight up slap Mess when she shows up.
There you go.
As you're all just like sitting there, just like watching him, you watches his face like he sends a message, and you watches his face goes from happy to confused, and then worried.
Dude. Okay.
He, Well, managed to get in contact with her. She's doing well. She's happy to hear from me. She's sorry she hasn't, well, been in contact. But apparently, she's doing something risky. And she doesn't want me to contact her anymore at the moment. I don't... What? There are a lot of things I don't know about her, and I am now worried. Even more. Yeah.
And I think with instilling that worry in Mess' heart is a good place to end it.
Okay. Yeah, because now he's worried. Like, is she in some sort of trouble? And he will try to find out what the hell's going on. Like he's wondering like why the hell didn't she contact like him for any form of help?
Yeah, no,
Jesus.
there's I got some there's some fun shit going on back in the background there.
I really do hope that she manages to pull through whatever she's doing.
It's a very interesting message to get from somebody who you haven't seen in many years.
But it's not. It's only like a couple. And you can tell this is like really. He's very concerned now. I will just say that he's just very concerned. No, but I guess I'm guessing chat's gone.
Yeah, in a second here.
Yeah. Goodbye, chat. Before you go.